Hey, what's up, you guys? Okay, so we saw the Jared Stidham show for the Raiders the other day. He played good for his first game in a while to come up and play against the number one defense in the NFL on the 49ers. He did good. Um, Made a critical interception in overtime that sealed the deal for the 49ers. So, the thing I've been saying all season with this Raiders team has been the problem with the defense. Yes, Derek Carr has been inefficient and leads the league in interceptions and all that stuff, and struggles in the red zone and all that stuff. But the defense needs to be worked on. Or no matter who the QB is for the Raiders going forward in the offseason, it's not going to matter if the defense is not where it needs to be. You need to play complementary football, on both sides of the ball. And there are times this season for the Raiders, they just don't finish games because the offense struggles at times. I will say this: Josh McDaniels, he opened up the playbook a little bit different than he did with Derek Carr, having Jared Stidham there. Now, I don't think Jared Stidham is the future. I'm still hoping Derek Carr comes back, but why would he? The way this organization, for the 9 years that he's been there as a Raider, um, never built around him significantly. Six different head coaches through his tenure with the Raiders, no stability, and that falls slowly on Mark Davis. Um, Mark Davis is to blame for a lot of that. Um, uh, Not building a team around Derek Carr. Now they're using Derek Carr as a scapegoat. Josh McDaniels and Dave Ziegler are. But you seen yesterday, yes, we were in this game, we were competitive, but there's no moral victories in the NFL. Okay, to me, the jury's still out on McDaniels. And we'll see what he does in the draft. I hope Derek Carr returns. Maybe Derek Carr will just retire. He does have a new no trade clause in his contract, so he has a say on where he's going to get traded to, or the Raiders could just cut him. And I believe if the Raiders just cut him, that's going to really divide that locker room because there's a lot of players on that team, on the Raiders team, that love Derek Carr. Devontae Adams, one of them. Josh Jacobs, one of them. Hunter Renfrow, one of them. Max Crosby, one of them. Darren Waller, especially, is one of them. So, what message are you sending to your team? That's why the handling of Derek Carr I did not like. I understand players get benched and all that stuff, but the way they did it, it was kind of dirty when you tell a 9 year veteran, okay, just sit, just go home, and you won't be a distraction. By doing this, you are becoming a distraction because um, there are teams that have been sent home, and some of them are there to support their team. And maybe we haven't heard a word from Derek Carr, and I would love to hear from Derek Carr because the way this ended, if this is the end for him on the Raiders, feels a little dirty on Mark Davis's part, on Josh McDaniels' part, on Dave Ziegler's part. Now, is this all was this a scheme all along trying to get Tom Brady? Um, for one, hopefully Brady does well enough in the playoffs where he just doesn't want to play anymore. Honestly, everybody remembers the Tuck rule, even though that was so long ago. But I don't want a 46-year-old Tom Brady, okay? I really don't. Call him the GOAT, whatever, yes, whatever. But I don't want him as a silver black. But is this the end of Derek Carr? Who knows, okay? Um, well, all I got to say is um, get your popcorn, and it's going to be a very interesting offseason for the silver and black, okay? Love the way they competed yesterday, but to me, Jared Stidham is not the long-term solution, okay? Like and subscribe to my channel.